Just starting the recording here about a minute before open. Can see pretty strong buy side delivery. Opened in a gap last night and just traded away from it. Never came into it. Very inefficient delivery, but we can see that price is being dragged for buy side. So we just took out um, the buy side from this morning. Not sure what to make of that, considering it's been very strong buy side delivery. Just because we took that out doesn't mean that was the last bit of liquidity we were seeking. So probably gonna have to hang out here. May have to take the morning session off from actually trading and come back in the afternoon once things kind of flush out after such a large move. But we'll see. So we can see prices being dragged up right now still. Very large volume imbalance right there. So on the 5 minute, this doesn't look too bad. In terms of buy side, the next area of liquidity we'd be looking for is 144.75, and that's a swing high from 415. So still waiting for the first presented fair value gap. We almost got one there, but we did not. Looks like an immediate rebalance on the 1 minute though. I don't know anymore. We closed all the way down here. If we would have closed up here, this would have seemed to be an immediate rebalance coming in here to balance this large candle. So I'm just gonna look at the 15 to see if it's telling us anything. I'm not gonna trade on it, but yeah, 15 given a order block here, order block here. Now we're in this fair value gap. So I'm gonna see if we leave it or if we close it. We just closed it, so it would make sense to continue lower here. I'm not trading this just because of how fast this delivery has been, as well as it not looking the cleanest. So okay, so it looks like we are going to get the first presented fair value gap right there. Oh, and we have someone speaking right now, I'm pretty sure. While they're speaking, one of the Fed dudes. So that makes sense there. Yeah, I'm not sure what was said, but seemingly a big deal. Lots of volatility right here. Let's just check this. Okay. What are we inside of right now? New day opening gap from 416, so it must have been a pretty big new day opening gap there. So look at this on the 5. Yeah, so not taking this, but it does look like we referenced the first presented fair value gap. So, um, we've got this order block here. It looks like it's treating it as an inversion fair value gap, not order block. First presented fair value gap. So we got the fair value gap here. It looked like it treated like an inversion, trading into it, and then going away from it. Again, I'm not trading this, especially considering how large of a range this is, and we have two news events coming out back to back at 9:45 and 10. So hard pass for me, but it does look like we're using this and kind of push off of it to go higher. So I'd like to see the next candle, or I'd like to see this candle maybe close above this volume imbalance, and then see price come into it and push off. If we don't see it close above that, we could go sideways or lower, but to see higher, I'd like to see price close above this and then have the next one trade into it and push it higher. So let's see if that's what we get here. Close but no cigar. So that volume imbalance is seemingly of importance. I'm actually going to mark it. Let's come back up to the 5 here. Okay, so we did just close above that. Um, I do think from here we should see price start to displace higher. Price is looking a little cleaner right now, so ideally wouldn't want to see this go lower than 50% of this one here and close above 25%. Um, but I do think now we've got the reins to run higher. Okay, so 9:45, we just got that data. Again, this looks fine. Volume and balance here. Um, we closed above it here. This order block closed above the midpoint of this one. Um, so I think everything looks fine for it to go higher. I think the first thing we would look at is obviously this here, um, and then this buy side liquidity here. And I think it also looks good because this opened inside of this candle, not above, so there's no volume imbalance. So we should be able to see price just start to expand, even if this one closes down, and the next one closes down. We should be able to see price start to displace higher. So watch for this one to displace higher quickly. We'll just take a look at the 15-second. Okay, so I think from here on, we should start to displace. I don't want to see this candle go lower. I want to see it start to go higher here. Into this fair value gap. And so long as this current candle closes in this area, the very next one should be pretty explosive. Now we got a volume imbalance here, so we may hang around, unfortunately. Just took out this volume imbalance here. So we want to see this candle displace up. And if we get that, we should be able to trust that it's going to continue higher. Okay, so we're through that. I'm just going to take that off. It is going to continue higher, but we're just going to take that off where it is. I just wanted to seek this, so glad we took that off there.